The picturesque Styrian region is the home for the A1 ring, the venue for the Austrian Grand Prix. Qualifying was almost a Williams' benefit. Ralf Schumacher put his BMW V10 to good use and heads the second row. He was out-qualified for the first time this season by his teammate Montoya, but both were put in the shade by Michael Schumacher. However, the new driver aids could undo all that hard work. It's a real cause for concern. Four drivers failed to leave the grid, causing chaos behind. At the front, both Williams quickly relegate Michael Schumacher, with Montoya taking charge. Coulthard and Barrichello battle for fourth as gearbox failure sidelines Frentzen, and launch control is a little too efficient for Heidfeld, Trulli and Häkkinen. At the Remus curve, Barrichello has won the early skirmish for fourth, while the lightly fueled Verstappen takes 8th from Villeneuve. The Canadian's novel line gives 9th place to his teammate, Panis. The safety car has had a busy season so far, and once again it is called out to aid Häkkinen's safe passage to the pit lane. The other three rolling wounded are already there. Trulli is able to get going again. It's touch and go for Heidfeld, but Frentzen isn't so lucky. Montoya leads during this no overtaking period ahead of Ralf and Michael Schumacher, Barrichello and David Coulthard. That could change very quickly as the safety car's lights have gone out. It's time to get back up to speed. Häkkinen does that, albeit a lap down. Verstappen's light fuel load has helped him up to 5th, past Coulthard. That and his overtaking prowess could be more than Barrichello can handle. Irvine has similar trouble with 10th placed Villeneuve, but a trip across the grass deals with the Ulsterman's immediate problem. Ralf Schumacher struggles in 2nd place, and rapidly decreasing brake power means that his race could come to a sudden halt, even if his car can't. Trulli will also have that sinking feeling very shortly. The Italian left the pit lane under a red light and has promptly been disqualified. As Michelin feared, Montoya's tyres experience a significant drop in performance. Are his defences up to the task? Schumacher tries the outside line at the Remus curve, but Montoya won't give up that easily, and both drivers pay for their stubbornness. Barrichello now leads from Verstappen, but the Dutchman needs to pit early due to his two-stop strategy. Can he fight back and give Arrows their first point of the season? Barrichello is pushing just as hard for his 2nd Formula One win. Michael Schumacher's fight back starts at the expense of 4th placed Olivier Panis. The world champion quickly lines up Kimi Räikkönen, who hardly keeps a tight grip on 3rd position. The German's pit board shows that Coulthard is the next target. The Scot is 2nd ahead of the rapidly gaining Michael Schumacher. It looks as if the German's Ferrari is undamaged after his clash with Montoya. The Colombian spectacular race comes to a disappointingly tame end, thanks to hydraulic failure. Barrichello makes his sole stop. The Brazilian drops to 2nd, handing the lead to Coulthard. Now, can the Scot take advantage of a longer first stint and keep the lead? The possibility of points is difficult to resist for 7th placed Villeneuve, who breaks the pit lane speed limit. The best driver aid is an efficient pit crew, and the McLaren team rarely lets its drivers down. Can the boys keep the prancing horse at bay? The pit lane is very long here, but Barrichello has traffic to deal with. The English team has done it again, but now the focus shifts to the Silver Arrow's reliability. The events of Spain are all too fresh in the memory for McLaren personnel. Engine failure continues Button's miserable season so far. Michael Schumacher is giving away valuable championship points. The Ferrari hierarchy won't stand for this.
Rubens, it's last lap. Let Michael pass for the championship. Let Michael pass for the championship, Rubens, please.
Time is running out for the order to be obeyed. Coulthard approaches the line for a well-earned victory, while Barrichello makes his feelings abundantly clear by yielding to Schumacher at the last possible moment. The Scots win helps ease the pain of Häkkinen's Spanish disaster. Raikkonen finishes fourth, and Verstappen nets Arrow's first point of the season. After handing over second place, Barrichello's morale is at rock bottom. Coulthard's outlook couldn't be any more different. His win takes him to within 4 points of the championship lead.
From where I was in the grid, obviously having qualified 7th, it was important to start heavy and just to have the options open depending on how the race went. I was able to lean the engine out early on after the first few laps and save quite a few laps of fuel, as well as obviously with the safety car, and that enabled us to go quite long.
Schumacher's lead could have been down to just 2 points. Barrichello knows that all too well.